Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. Today guys, I'm going to show you a handful of features here for Windows 11. I don't believe you can do a lot of this stuff in Windows 10. Maybe you can, but seeing how Windows 11 is kind of the new thing now, I figured I'd throw these out there for you. So guys, today we're going to start with dark mode. And to get to dark mode, we're just going to right click on your taskbar here, and we're going to choose taskbar settings. Now this will open up your settings, and once you are here, you're going to make sure you're on personalization, which you should be because I believe it opens on that by default. And then you're going to go here to colors. Now easy peasy guys, it's the first thing here. Choose your mode. You just pull the drop down and you got light, dark, or custom, but I'm just going to show you dark today. And so once you click that, as you can see, it goes to dark mode. It's actually that simple, guys. Okay, guys, next thing that we're going to look at here is autocorrect. It's just like it sounds, any other operating system. It's going to correct you as you type, stuff like that. So let's just get to that. So over here, same menu as before. We're going to make our way down here to time and language. And then we are going to go here to typing. Now, once you are in typing, you will enable a couple of things here. So first thing you want is show text suggestions when typing on a typical keyboard. That way, if you spell something wrong, it'll pop up and go, hey, wait, I think that you probably mean this word. You can do multilingual text suggestions, but that's going to be based on your language preferences if you've set those. Most watching this is probably going to be English, but you will also do autocorrect misspelled words, and you will highlight misspelled words. Now that way, when you are in a Word document or Notepad or something like that, you're typing, you misspell it, all these options are enabled to help you spell it correctly. Alright guys, the next thing that I am going to show you is how to add seconds on the clock down here. Now, if you look, there is no seconds. It's just the hour and the minute and no seconds behind that. I did show you guys in a previous video how to do this within Windows 10, but it was more difficult because it was a registry hack. With Windows 11, there's no registry hack needed. All you have to do is go and enable it. So in order to do this, same menu. Most of these are going to fall under the same menu here. And we're going to go personalization. And after personalization, we're going to go over here and come down to taskbar. And then we're going to go down and go to taskbar behaviors. So once we do this, we're going to scroll down a little bit. And right down here shows seconds and system clock tray. Now it does show you that it uses more power. So once you click that, you can see down here that the seconds have appeared. With the fact that it's using more power, if you're on a laptop or something like that and you're concerned about that, you might not want to enable this. But if that doesn't matter to you, that's a good way to see the seconds on the clock. Now, when Windows 11 first came out, I am sure that this was the #1 thing of how in the world do you fix this. And I am talking about the start button in the middle here. And yeah, I do have a little bit of an unconventional start button there. I have a video showing you how I did that. That should be popping up now. But it's all the same here. So a lot of people want to know how to move this back to the left because Windows 10 and any other Microsoft operating system before that always had the start button here. Not sure what Microsoft is trying to pull with it in the middle. So to move that, it's actually very, very easy. So all you do is you are going to go to the personalization, and then you're going to scroll down to taskbar and taskbar behaviors, and then all the way to the bottom and do the taskbar behaviors again. Scroll down a little bit, and it is the first thing that you see here, taskbar alignment. Your two options are only left and center. You can't put it anywhere else, unfortunately, for those of you that like it other places. So if you just choose left here, boom, you see it moves right over there. So if that is your thing and that has been bothering you, easy peasy fix, get you right back over to where you wanted to be. All right, guys, and this next one is pretty handy, actually. It is called Storage Sense. And Storage Sense basically is a way to automatically free up drive space It does it for you automatically, getting rid of certain things you don't need, like temp files and recycle bin, stuff like that, emptying your recycle bin. So to get to and enable storage sense, well, we're going to go to system here, and then we will go down here to storage. Now, once it loads here, see, I've already got it enabled. And if you click into this, you can actually set different things here, different configurations. You can tell it when to run storage sense. So you can do it daily, weekly, monthly, etc., etc. You can tell it when to delete files from the recycle bin. You can even tell it never, and they'll always stay there. I don't recommend that. But yeah, and your downloads folder. So it's a really good option of keeping things a little bit cleaned out, so you don't have to go in and do it all the time. You can even, there's even an option to run the storage sense now. And now let's talk about those pesky notifications. A lot of people don't like notifications. They pop up down here. And so if you want to turn them off, this is how you do it. So we're just going to go here to system, and as simple as it sounds, we're going to hit notifications here. Now this button here tells all notifications to be on. Now if you don't want to see any notifications, which I don't recommend because some notifications are probably important, your email, stuff like that, but if you want them all off, let's just click off. But I would recommend actually just going off on that, but then coming down here where the section says notifications from apps and other senders, and you can select notifications to be on or off by each individual app. Actually, you got to turn that on, and then you can turn them on and off through each individual app. That's a little bit easier, and then you won't end up missing notifications. All right, guys, and I have two bonus features for you that I thought was pretty cool in Windows 11. The first one is going to be in Notepad. Let's just open up Notepad here. Now, if you guys remember Notepad in Windows 10 and versions previous to that, you will know that there were no additional tabs. You could not add new tabs. So this is actually a new feature in Windows 11 with Notepad. Now, from what I read and understand, Notepad actually hasn't been changed in many years, like 30, 40 years, something like that. But yeah, now you can actually have multiple files open in Notepad. And I mean, it can just go on and on. And you can also, I know that we're already in dark mode because we changed that earlier, but there's also an option if you're not in dark mode. Actually, I think that you can change it anyway. You can do the app theme, and then you can put just Notepad in light mode or dark mode. Or if you have your system set to dark mode like we do, you can just use system settings because we're already in dark mode. But if you only want Notepad in light mode, let's go adjust that. Easy as that. Okay, guys, and lastly, another feature of Windows 11. The last one was Notepad having additional tabs, and it's no different with File Explorer. File Explorer now in Windows 11 actually has different tabs. You can open up as many tabs as you like. So say over here, you want to work in your downloads folder, and over here, you want to work on your primary drive, and it's so on and so on. Let's just say, let's say documents. I don't think I have nothing in here. But if you're working on multiple different things, this keeps you from having to just change and go back to different locations. You can have them all open at one time, and whatever's convenient for you. Anyway, guys, that is it. If this helped you out, and if you like this, click that like button and consider subscribing for future content. Thanks, guys.